Hey, welcome back to PGF Racing. So today we're going to talk about, has death been defeated? Let's get straight to it. All right, so this comes or stems from 1 Corinthians 15:26, where it says, the last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. For a little context, we're going to jump back to, not the whole story, but, we're going to get into this eventually, hopefully. 1 Corinthians 15:20, but now is Christ risen from the dead and become the firstfruits of them that slept. So you had people that were dead or asleep, or they could have been in Sheol, they could have been in the grave, they could have, those are different views we'll potentially talk about. But whatever they were, Christ was the first of them that rose from the dead. For since by man came death, Adam, by man also came the resurrection of the dead, Christ. For as in Adam all die, even so in Christ shall all be made alive. But every man in his own order, Christ the firstfruits, afterward they that are Christ at his coming. So let's just peek at 1 Corinthians 15:49. And as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image, or be born of the image of the heavenly. So first earthly, then heavenly, just like Adam. Adam earthly first, then Christ heavenly second. Then cometh the end at his coming, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to God, even the Father, when he shall put down all rule and all authority and power. For he must reign till he hath put all enemies under his feet. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. So we're going to have to obviously get into a little bit of eschatology to understand what death is to be defeated in the future, or has it already been defeated in the past. And we're also going to need to look at the nature of death. Let's look a little bit at that and understand the questions we might ask in this series. So if we don't know what death is, how can we know if it has been defeated? Is death when our body stops functioning and our blood stops pumping and our breath and organs fail and we can't move or interact with ourselves or others on earth anymore? Or is death separation from God because of sin, like when Adam and Eve were kicked out of the garden, or the Israelites weren't allowed to enter the promised land? Or does it have to be either or? Could it be both definitions simultaneously? Excuse me. So we're going to look at those. We talked about this, 1 Corinthians 15:49. First, we are born into the earthly realm, as in this world, as fleshly mortal men. Then we are born, or bear the past of born, into the heavenly realm as immortal men. Some will say the last enemy, death, has not happened or has not been defeated yet because men are still dying on earth. Therefore, this is a future thing. They may say positionally Christ has defeated death. However, literally it won't be fulfilled till Christ's second coming. Then there will be no more tears and everything will be perfect on earth or in heaven, depending on your belief. Not that belief changes the truth. Just like if you don't believe in Christ, that doesn't prevent him from being the door. It's just your lack of belief keeps you from finding the door into the heavenly realm. So lots to cover here. We're going to try to hopefully come to a conclusion. Has death been defeated? And that's what we're going to look at. As always, love you lots. PGF Racing out.